Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Jank Tank. Today we're going to be trying out Search for Leylines version 2. We featured this deck a while back on the channel in the Jank Tank series, where the goal of the deck, of course, is to get down in search of greatness with Leylines, so that way turn 3 we could drop a 5-drop for free and go from there. That's what we're trying out. It's primarily all enchantments. We have Starfield of Nyx in the deck, which is pretty awesome. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification to be alerted for future videos. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. Let's get there together. If you guys are interested, there's a link to my Discord in the description below. So one of the key things that I'm offering is, of course, I will play your decks through leagues for $20 if you're interested. Also, will write an article, which will be free, so everything will be open, so you could just basically use your sideboard guide and whatever. I also will give you critiques and recommendation of upgrades and changes to make it better. So let's get into the deck list and see the deck in action. So the deck list, we have 4 Sky Turtles, 4 Communes to help find our stuff, 4 Vessels also to help find our inner search for greatness, since it's such an important piece to the deck. We have a decent amount of 5 5-drops, 4 6-drops, 2 8-drops. So, and there are 7 drops, of course, are our Sky Turtles. So hopefully we can get that stuff going. Sideboard, we have a little bit of customization of our enchantments. 4 lockdowns for aggro, 3 sphere safeties for aggro. Against Phoenix, we have 2 more copies of Leyline of the Void. Against grinding matchups, we have Wedding Announcement. And against control and stuff like that, we have up the Beanstalk to help turn through our deck, draw extra cards, and go like that. That is our In Search for Leylines for Pioneer. Let's see the deck in action. Drop down some Leyline. Plays a Stream and passes. So we'll play an Overgrown Tomb untapped. Play a Vessel and pass the turn. Hollow Fountain passes. So we play Nykthos. Pass the turn. Next turn we can use Nykthos on white, I guess. So he just plays a Watery Grave and passes. Crack the Vessel. Take another Vessel, I guess. So Forest. So we'll undo that. We'll just do that on green. Alright, go ahead and drop down a Vessel. Crack it. I guess take another Pact. Say go. Field of Ruin. That's going to be able to answer my Nykthos. Sure. We only have 1 forest. Okay. Just get the swamp. Passes. Leyline of the Void. Nykthos. Play another Leyline. Say go. Okay. Good. There's no Field of Ruin. And passes. So our goal at this point of the game, cast a Sandworm Convergence. It might need a counterspell. Play a tap land, say go. Plays a tap Hall and passes. Play a tap land. I guess we'll drop down a Leyline of Sanctity. Go to combat, shove with a 5/5. Say go. Make another 5/5. Okay, it's working. Tap Sunken Hollow. Supreme Verdict. Kills my worms. And passes. Play Leyline of the Void. Ship the turn. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Since he is black base, I'm assuming these Leyline of Sanctities are working. Sky Turtle. So we'll go ahead and cast a Sky Turtle. Go to combat. Hit you for 5. I guess he could attack. He could. Never mind. Okay, he could have just turned on the Hall actually. Island. Supreme Verdict. Gonna turn on the Fortress. Hits me. We take it. Pass the turn. Meat Hook Massacre. And passes. Cycle. Starfield of Nyx. Go to combat. Shove in there. What a top deck. Got game 1. So up the Beanstalks in. Bindings out. To 2, 1 turtle, and maybe a Vessel. I don't like that. So we start off with 2 Leylines. Plays a Rafine's Tower tap and passes. That's interesting. So we'll play Breeding Pool untapped. Play a Vessel. Say go. If he somehow magically gets top deck in a search of greatness, we would be in really good position here. Swamp. Play Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Up the Beanstalk. Pass the turn. Plays a Swamp. I really like the addition of Nykthos in this deck. Void Wrens. So we play Nykthos. Produce white. Oh, wait. We only have 2. So I'm 1 short. So I guess secondary solution. Crack a Vessel. Take and search. Pass the turn. Plays a tap Raffine's Tower. And passes. In Search of Greatness. Drown to the Lock. Play a Jetmir's Garden. Say go. So plays a Hollow. It passes. Try to cast a Starfield. Memory Deluges. Play a tap Overgrown Tomb. Say go. Tap Towers. Blows up my Starfield. And passes. Play a Vessel. Crack Vessel. Take another Starfield. Pass. Wait. Pass the turn. Farewell. There goes my graveyard. Play a Starfield. Play a new Nykthos. Keep the new one. Play Up the Beanstalk. Say go. Plains. A Shark Typhoon. And passes. Play Leyline of the Gill Pact. I guess play Triumph. Say go. Thought seizes my Leyline of Sanctity. The irony there. That's funny. And a Ghost Council. So get that back. Which, so ironically, it kind of undoes a little bit of it. Yes, we get it back. Cycle. We do not have enough. Well, again, for us, so this does... Wait, doesn't this cycle? No, it doesn't. Thinking of a different enchantment that cycles. So we pass. We don't have that much white or green, so... Next turn, we might be able to cast it. So, place a Shrine tapped. Goes to combat, smashes. Search of Greatness. That's basically free. Quick Study. Cast a Sandworm. Convergence. Attempt to shove for 8. I don't really want to attack with a 2-2 because you can make a shark big enough. Pass the turn. Supreme Verdict. There goes my board. If he could blow up my Starfield, he definitely could set me back. We will take back the Convergence because it's our best enchantment. Play a second Starfield. Go digging. Take, I guess, a Leyline. Pass the turn. Hollow Fountain. Passes. Take back In Search of Greatness. And the Leyline. Play another Leyline. Up the Beanstalk. Attempt to shove. Revelation makes a 7/7. Shark. Play a Binding. To eat the shark. Hit you for lethal. Got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Alright, so we start with a Leyline. Our opponent plays a Plains. And a Kythian. So I'm on a white. Luckily enough, we draw a land. So we'll play a Forest. Vessel. Say go. Castle. Thalia. Hits me for 2. Take it. Play a Nykthos. And pass. Play the Mutavault. Initiate. It's like a really good card against us. And Recruitment Officer. Crack a Vessel. Take, I guess, Binding. Swings in there. Play a Headquarters. Say go. Are we dead? We just might be. Hits me for a chunk of damage. So 8. We're at 6. Okay. And he draws from Recruitment Officer. So I think I just scoop, right? I can't do anything. I have to Temple Garden here because I need white and blue. So I can't even tomb. So we have safety and we have lockdown. Binding is going to be way too slow. Royal is going to be way too slow. And then Void doesn't do much. So run it like that. Play a Triumph. Say go. Plains. Officer. Passes. Lockdown. That's going to be interesting. I don't have a second white. So I think I have to In Search of Greatness. Say go. Defensive Bodyguard. And another 1-drop. Initiate. Hits me for 2. Down to 16. Bottom. Play a Jetmir's Garden. Say go. Castle Ardenvale. Shoves in for 6. We're at 10. Bottom the Commune. Play a Nykthos. Play Play a lockdown, say go. Plays a plains. Vanguard. Pass the turn. Thalia. Plays a castle. Shoves in there. Bounce the Vanguard. Untap. Pass the turn. Plays a Vanguard. Hits me for 3. We take it. That is not helpful. Pass the turn. Bounce the Vanguard. Take 2. Yeah, we're just not finding our namesake pieces here. So we're at 3. Looks like we're about to go 1-1 with the deck. But still, this deck is pretty fun. Plays an officer, sure. So we draw a land, finally. But it's way too late to the party. Alright, so officially 1-1. Let's get into the next. Triumph, say go. Watery Grave tapped. Passes. So sweet if I get this top deck. Search for greatness there, but we don't. Play Vessel, say go. Dark Slick Shores. Foretells a card. And passes. Ooh, there it is, there it is. In Search of Greatness. Tap land, say go. Okay, so the search happens. We say yes. This might backfire, but... So we cast attempt to cast a free Nyx. Play a tap land. Go to combat. Shove in there. And if Trevor tries to remove anything, we get to sack our vessel. In response, pass the turn. Tainted, sure. It's kind of insane. The deck is working. We pass. Deserted Beach. Is this a verdict? Okay. Shieldred. Bounce to Shieldred. Untap. Got game 1. So down Leyline. Up other Leyline. And we'll bring in up the Beanstalk. Down a Vessel. Trim a little bit. Run it like that. Drop down some Leylines. You know the drill. Plays a Watery Grave. And passes. So we'll lead off with a Breeding Pool untapped. Cast a Vessel, say go. Considers. This deck is so sweet. Okay, Coast. And passes. Oh my god, it's In Search of Greatness. Does it resolve? It resolves. Sweet. Tainted Indulgence. Discards a Parhelion. So this clearly is Greasefang. Okay, so I definitely need the Leyline of the Voids. Hits me for a chunk load. Yeah, we're dead next turn. We tried. We're about ready to do our thing. But you know, sometimes you just don't win. Cast Starfield. Up the Beanstalk. Tomb. Tapped. Shove, shove. And it's all I could do. But we die on the backswing. Yeah, take it. So we do have the Leyline and that. I think I keep the Binding. So I think I keep these 2. I have to keep that in. Maybe Up the Beanstalk isn't as good as I thought it was. Keep the Vessel. We will also keep in a Leyline to make sure we're able to hit our stuff. We'll actually bring in a Sphere. Run it like that. Can't keep that. I think we have to mull until we get Void. This is very weird of a hand. Keep that one and that one to the bottom. We're not doing anything besides hurting his ability to Greasefang. Alright, drop 2. Play Nykthos. Say go. Hollow Fountain. Tap. Passes. Alright, we need like 2 green sources in a row. Okay. Pass. Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Passes. Please, green? No, no. Pass. Alright. Goes ahead and Pranksters. Consider. Consider. Plays a tap land. Passes. Alright. No mana. Say go. Tainted Indulgence. One of these days we will find a green source. And then opponent. Look out. Deserted Beach. Plays a Prankster. We have 19 turns to find a green source. Pass the turn. Hits me for 1. Temple Garden. Untapped. Commune. Probably should counter this. I guess we just naturally don't find... Takes Fear of Safety, I guess. Pass the turn. Very little lands in the deck, clearly. Void Rend to blow up my Leyline of the Void. And now we are looking all that hot. Tainted Indulgence. Gets rid of a Bitter Triumph. and it plays a Consider. Hits me for 1 and passes. Green Source. Play Vessel. They go. Treasure Cruise eats up the yard. Hits me for 1 and passes. Headquarters. Crack the Vessel. Take a Tomb, I guess. And pass the turn. Alright, Grease Fang. This is going to be interesting. Am I dead? Might be, actually. This is 13, right? Normally 8 plus 5. Yeah, 13. 14. I'm at 1. So this Prankster is going to finish me off. Okay. I can't play on tap lands now. That's kind of weird. So we couldn't find the lands fast enough. I think if we did, we would have had a legit shot of winning this. So we play a tap tomb. This produces double white. Not really helpful. Haha, we're going out with and searching for greatness. Pass the turn. Yeah, I do think though if we would have found that green source earlier, we probably would have been able to set up in a search for greatness 4 turns ago, and we would have been able to win. I think with the sphere safety, the opponent is cheesing us, and it is working. Okay, so 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. Not bad for a Jank Tank deck. So what are we doing this week about this deck? Overall, the deck is fun. Like, if you want to try this out in your FNM and get a couple wows and got you moments, this is definitely a deck for you. It is pure jank, and you really are trying to find a search of greatness. Look out, if we ever get a second copy of that card, wait a minute, this deck might be legit. But if we ever get that in conjunction with Leylines, Sanctities is just potent, and it really helps you ramp. I do think Nixos was a very good, new card for the deck, right? Because it really does power up a Leyline of the Guild Pack, which gives us a lot of green mana. And you were able to see in match 1 where we could actually hard cast our Sandworm Convergence. So if you want to pick this deck up, try it out, see how you feel. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the list, what upgrades that you guys considered. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.